You know what's funny when people say they're related to Jack the Ripper, right? Or they say they have a piece of like something that Jack the Ripper had, right? Right. I've talked about the stereotypes of Jack the Ripper before, but never to this degree, right? I have in small degree where I've talked about the fact that somebody went on Pawn Stars saying that they're related to Jack the Ripper, right? Somebody thought that it was like an American doctor, right, who went over to Britain to sell some stuff, right? Went over to England, But now this is a video I'm putting out tomorrow, right? I'm gonna narrow down all the facts, right? They thought that it was a man or a woman, right? The person's never been found. There is no proof who the person is. Right? Jack the Ripper is one of the most prolific serial killers of the United Kingdom. But he's so prolific that he's part of the American history in United Kingdom history. Right? But not just that fact. Okay? But to the point that there's even movies made about him. But to a point in the 1970s, right, somebody would manipulate his murders, but in a different way. It wouldn't just kill women, right? That would be none other than Mr. James Hyde, the real Jekyll and Hyde, right? Oh yes, detective. Any developments? Dr. James Hyde, right, was an anesthesiologist doctor, right? But he lost his medical license, but nobody knew that. He just said he got his license back, but that's not the point. I've done a whole video on him already. But
do you enjoy drama?
I want to study acting in college.
Do you have a problem with that?
Was there a reason for asking that?
Well, we were reading the parental consent forms for the drama class. Most of the forms were signed by both parents, but Kathy's was only signed by her mom.
Yes, I did have some resistance.
okay, and
That is little girl.
right, they were sliced and diced, and one of them people that got cut open by Mr. Jack the Ripper had their tongue cut out. Right, one of them had their tits cut off.
Dad.
But to the point, people thought it was a cannibal.
It is routine.
But you would figure out later on that they would be in trash cans on the side of the road, right on the side of the street. But and this would go on for a while.
They had financial hardship on the verge of losing their house, but I guess you knew that.
Right, there's another killer known as the Persian Ripper, right? Who
How would you help them?
this is in the 1930s, who was a sacked variation of that character. Right, he would do everything, but in the 1930s, Jack the Ripper would be well into his 80s, right, if not hundreds. Different person. But nobody's ever figured out who it was. By now, he's well dead.